Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Big Mama, and yes, I'm back again, but this time is a little different. I'm just telling a short story. This is a family story that my mother has been telling me since I was younger. This happened in Louisiana in 1964, and at the time, my mother was around 12 or 13 years old. So on Sunday, my mom was in the car with her father while he was drunk and trying to drive them home. She said he was swerving along the road and he got pulled over by the police. The cop who pulled him over was Officer Ansardi. So he told my papa to get out the car and walk a straight line. Papa could not walk the straight line, so Officer Ansardi somehow wrote Papa a ticket and told him to sign it. Officer Ansardi made sure the ticket was signed, then he arrested Papa and took him to jail. At the police station, Papa had to go through the booking process and then they put him in the jail cell. So Officer Ansardi gave the front desk the ticket that Papa signed so they could just file it away or do whatever they do with it. The officer that was behind the desk that took the ticket stared at it for a little bit. Called a few of his buddies over to examine this ticket. Everybody got quiet and they had a serious look on their face. Ansardi and another officer standing next to him watched everything that was going on behind the desk. And from what my mom was told, both officers had a curious look on their face, like, what the hell is going on type of look. Then everyone who saw that ticket started laughing. I mean, the whole day they were just tickled. Eventually, between laughter, they showed Officer Ansardi the same ticket that he just gave to them. Then they said a few words, and when he realized what they were talking about, he was pissed off. So either that night or the next day, Officer Ansardi and a mob of police officers went inside of Papa's cell and they beat him up. And they broke his ribs. So before I get into what happened, I want to talk a little bit about Ansardi. My mom told me a lot of stories about him, but for right now, I'm only just going to speak on a few. From what I was told, everyone knew him. He was a big bully, he was racist, and he had 3 illiterate boys. 2 of them were just like him, but the other one was a good person. He got along with everybody, and no one had a problem out of him. Anyway, Ansardi grew crops on his land that he let the black people work on, but he treated his employees really bad. He was also a hunter, and Ansardi owned some boats. The boats that they owned looked identical to the boats that the other black fishermen had. But the Ansardi boys would get jealous of the boats and jealous if someone caught more food than them. So they would start arguments, then go on other people's fishing grounds to catch oysters, like they were just above the law. One day, 4 black men, who I'm not going to mention, got into a shootout with Officer Ansardi and his sons over some fishing grounds. My mom said it was like something she seen out of a Western movie. People started running back to their houses and just waiting for it to be over with. No one called the police. And Officer Ansardi never called for backup. No one was questioned and no one got arrested. I mean, nobody got hurt, but this just led me to believe that he's been a crooked cop. He's been doing crooked shit like this. Okay, so back to the story. So someone that worked at the jail told my auntie and my grandma everything that happened, and they said my papa was doing really bad. So the family went up to the jail for 2 days, and the people that worked in the jailhouse would not let my family see papa. Now I'm going to talk about Dr. Linden. Dr. Linden was a crazy, funny, rich white doctor that helped everyone out, and he spoke his mind freely. If you tried to pay Dr. Linden after he helped you out, he would say something slick to you, and then he'd mention that he's rich and he doesn't need your damn money. Like, give him some shrimp or some vegetables from your garden or some fish. He was a real good man. Dr. Linden had a contract with the jail in Plaquemines Parish, and every Thursday he would come to see and treat inmates at the jailhouse. And the road that he has to travel to get to the jailhouse at this time was just like a straight country road. And what people would do was put out a white flag near the road by their house, or put a baby diaper on a pole, and this would let Dr. Linden know that you needed his help. So on Thursday, Dr. Linden was about to head to the jailhouse when he seen the white diaper in front of my grandma's house. So he pulled up to the house, talked to my grandma, and she told him what she heard about Papa. And this made Dr. Linden angry. So he went to the jailhouse, actually threatened the police, called them all types of sons of bitches, and said this man could have died here. I'm taking him to the hospital and he's not coming back here. No one stopped Dr. Linden. Like, Dr. Linden really stood on business because Papa was treated at Charity Hospital and he stayed there for a little while. Then he came straight home. He did not go back to jail. When he got home, he told the family what they did to him. So, what was on that ticket that made people behind the desk laugh in this man's face, but made Ansardi so mad that he got a group of police officers to beat up a non-violent inmate and damn near kill him? Everyone knows Ansardi, including my grandfather. They know he's mean, they know he's a racist, they know he's illiterate, they know he's a bully. On Sunday, when Papa failed his sobriety test, he was given a ticket. Papa looked at the ticket, took the pen from Officer Ansardi, and instead of signing his name, he signed Officer Harold Ansardi's name on that ticket, knowing that that man was illiterate. That's why I said earlier, I do not know how Officer Ansardi even wrote out a ticket to anyone. He was illiterate. When the people at the front desk saw this tickled the hell out of them because everybody knows this man is illiterate. And he became the laughing stock at the office. And to be real, I would have laughed in his face too. Anyway, I remember my mother telling me the same story several times when I was growing up, and I thought it was messed up how they did my papa, but it was funny how he didn't know someone just signed his name on a ticket that he literally just looked at to make sure it was signed. He was that slow. And before anybody sit up here and say, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he sue? Why didn't he do that? Think about it. This was racist Louisiana in the 1960s. A lot of crooked officers were getting away with a lot of things. Anyway, I need everybody to like, comment, or subscribe and let me know what you think of the short story. Also, stay tuned in for more stories. I'm out.